We all do. What is that
Physical
with our
body.
light bodies or with our physical bodies? So by 2021, when you say we all do you mean Lars and Hank and your grandbaby that's coming forward? We are all going to have actual physical connections, whereas some people aren't, or
Everybody
not yet, or you know.
that are vibrating higher is going to have this interaction.
Oh, very good. And is this by 2021 or maybe before then?
And is already having connection. And I have a connection in my dreams. Yes.
So did you just say Hank is having connections already? Is he having physical connections?
In a higher density. Yes.
Oh, light body.
Dreams
So Hank's
that
light
are
body's up.
unlimited.
Very good. Very good.
Yes.
He's a part of those extraterrestrials, you say?
We keep
Or
getting
dimensional?
stumbled. I'm sorry.
Oh, very good. So maybe your grandbaby is familiar with me then?
She's smiling. She's smiling.
Oh, okay. She's smiling. Okay. Very, very, very good. And you were having some stomach ulcer. You've been having problems with ulcers throughout your life. What is the cause of those ulcers?
It's an old wound
Is it
from being hit with a spear. My father says it's it's a wound from long time ago. Yes,
so? Is it from one of your past 600 incarnations here on the planet Earth? Understood. And in the moment of now, in this understanding that it's not from this particular physical life, it's from another one, do you release that? Will you please release it? Release it with the understanding of knowing it's not from this particular life and it is in the past and you can let it go.
yes,
And do you let it go, Lars?
yes,
You choose to let it go in this moment of now. You choose to no longer let it affect your physical body in this life now. And with these acknowledgments, does it help you to release the negative energy that your healing angel and your dad are working on?
yes,
Does it reinforce what they're doing? Very good. And in this moment of now, can you consciously release all of your wounds from the past to help in the healing process that they're putting you through right now?
it will still take some time, but we are getting there.
Understood. Beautiful. Is it meant for you to experience all of these wounds in this lifetime from the past life,
I am
or are you
supposed
just
to
releasing them in this life? Ah, very good. And is this a part of your life's purpose?
Old karma. It's necessary to rise to a higher frequency.
Oh, very good. And so I ask this always. So was it meant for you to meet Hank then? And is there work that you and Hank are supposed to do or will possibly do? Will that all pan out? Do you foresee that happening? Do they foresee that happening?
It's jumbled again. I don't know why, because that's not how it went down.
Oh, very good. And so, Hank has trust issues. Should he trust? I will say it, you to.
He is a nice man.
Or should you trust him?
He means no harm. And he wants to help. But you need to trust that nothing ever will harm you. Yes.
Is that for Hank? Oh, very good. And this is coming from whom? Your father?
No, that's the lady.
Daisy?
Yes.
There's someone else in the room, isn't there?
Oh, okay. So
I think it's my higher self. What do they look like? Describe them. That's what everyone says.
you know it.
Are they my higher self? There's two, aren't there?
Yes. Tall.
There are two, right?
Very tall.
Giants.
Yeah.
That's what everyone says. What do they look like?
Shiny. Shiny bright. They filling up.
Can you feel their love?
They are in every space. They are in every dimension.
Is this Hank's higher self? Ah, very good. And they always sort of step in at this point or what have you. And first just ask them, how's the time frame? How are you doing there? Are you okay? Can you continue this?
It's almost little too much energy. Yes.
Okay, so is that my higher self? Okay, yeah, I know it's a lot. So let's just ask them if they thank you for coming forward again. We'll talk to them again later. If they can just receive back and pull off, well, I know that they're still there, just to keep you calm. I have one more question. Um,
Yeah.
I wanted to know about your cat. That big cat you had. Can can Daisy go get the cat, or is the cat already there? You
No,
may need to
it's
just
not.
look around. Could you ask Daisy to please go get the
Daisy
big
said,
cat?
I will chase
You know
her.
who I'm talking about, right?
But she's good.
You see how I laughed? I laughed when she said she chased it. This video is
very
all
good.
off. I'm not sure how or why it's off like this.
How was
but
it? Was that? How did that feel to have my higher self come into the space?
In the furnace, it was so hot, warm, but in a good way.
Now,
Yeah,
and see, I'm here in Houston, Texas, and you're there in Sweden, and and all the other sessions. Did you perceive them that way because of other sessions, or like when all of a sudden you realized they were there, you just knew that? I mean, that's just what it was. They were just big and huge with a lot of energy.
that energy
If that makes sense.
from it.
it's like they have a recording of our voices separately and they just mix them together.
Energy, feeling. Yes,
And it just got bigger and bigger as it got closer. That's what everyone says.
sure.
We're going to have to go connect with them later. You know that, right? Very good. Has Daisy come back yet?
Yes. She's
Your father slept very good. Is
my
the healing angel still there, or is she still working?
We were not talking at the same time, you guys, during this interview, I promise you.
Very good. And ask her, is there any message that she has for you while we're still waiting for the cat?
stop being
Good
so
advice
stubborn.
for you or to the listeners.
See, I had stopped.
Stop questioning everything that you get. Trust me.
Should you trust me? Ask her.
You is doing good. And I should trust you. She's left.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. So your dad is left and she is left. And what about your ex-wife? Is she still there? Very good. Send them all love. Just send them love. Send that love into that light. That light. There you go. So that means you're just there by yourself then still?
No, I guess so.
I think he said, and my higher self.
Very good. Now that everyone else has stepped back, can you let them go ahead and come forward, please?
Yes.
Very good. And tell them I love them, and I'm very thankful that they're always there and coming into these sessions with me to hold down the fort. And I know they hear me. Do they have... they love me. Very good. Do they have any messages for me? Please.
You need to concentrate and not spread your energy all over. You need some time to focus and go in that direction. Where your feelings lead you.
And go where?
You know you need to
The computer the computer glitched out when you spoke. Did you say that again, please?
And yes,
Too thin?
sometimes. But
I'm sorry.
sometimes you need to focus
Okay.
on taking a step by step. You always ask the same question. Do you already know the answer?
It's for everyone else.
Please show me. Please show me something.
Do what?
Show me.
What are they showing you?
Don't understand. It's a ball of
What do you see?
vibrating back
A ball of vibrating
in your
light
hands.
in their hands.
Yes.
Between their hands? And are they offering it to you?
No, it's for you.
And they want me to take it from them?
Don't understand.
He didn't understand.
Yes.
He said,
They're
yeah.
offering me a bowl of
Through me.
vibrating light and
There's it's energy they're giving to you because you sometimes spread out your energy
a late.
in so many directions, and they're trying to boost that with this ball of energy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I receive it.
Okay, so I'm spreading myself thin, what, with all the teaching and all the...
But it's doing good, but takes from you. Yes.
It takes a toll on me. And what would they suggest? What would they suggest that I stop then?
You don't need to stop. You need to be aware what you do. You need to be aware when you do this different work. You need this more. And we're giving it to you. We're giving it to you.
I accept.
And how do I receive it? Do I drink it? Do I pour it over my head?
It's almost like a shower. Yes, that you.
Ah, so they're pouring it over me now?
Everything.
And is it reinforcing my chakra system?
Operation level. Everything.
Everything.
It's wonderful. It's too bad.
Very good. Can you see their faces?
No.
Oh, okay. And are they still giant?
Smaller for me to be able to handle the energy.
Understood.
We're not,
Thank you very much for doing so.
we
Is there anything?
all the time.
Okay. Yes.
We sending you out.
The teaching.
This part is jumbled again. It wasn't
Very good.
like this.
Are they leaving? Very good. Tell them I love them as well and thank you.
Oh, yes, like it.
Very, very good. Do you feel better now? Very, very good. Now I just wanted, can you still see that light that you were looking at, that doorway, that where everything was coming through?
No.
And Daisy hasn't come back around, has she?
Yes.
Very good. I guess we're going to have to meet that
Yes.
cat later, okay? Is that okay with you? Now I want you to look at the light one more time, just in case the cat pokes his head out or if it just walks out just to give you that, hey, here I am, I'll see you later.
Yes.
She did it, didn't she? She came out. If you want to, you can go ahead and give her a fast hug if you will. Go ahead, since you're here. How's that?
Don't stop sneezing.
What'd she say? What'd she say, Relay?
See how jumbled
Very
that
good.
was?
Tell her you love her and let her go back in the light and tell her you'll come back and have a good conversation later. How was that? Did she go back in the light? Very, very good.
Hey guys, actually in the session, I said, what did she say? And then he said, don't start sneezing. And then I laughed. But did you notice how just now it said, it was so off. He goes, she said she was sneeze. She said, "Don't start sneezing." And then I asked a question, and then I laughed. I was like, "Hold it! How did that get so twisted like that?" This whole thing had been twisted like that. I noticed. I just wanted you guys to not think that I'm just over talking him and the whole 9 yards, because I know people are like, "Oh, why don't you just hush and let them talk?" Or you know how you guys get. I mean, I haven't gotten much of that, but still, I mean, I feel like that as I'm listening. So, not sure why that is. And this was done in here. I'm in Houston, Texas. He's in Sweden, and we did it via Skype. I mean, we said that already, and he sent it to me via Dropbox, because once I received it, I couldn't open it on my computer. And I think I may have already explained this already, but I don't know. There's a second time I've explained it, but the information is there. It was an awesome session, and it does work via Skype. And even if he, like right now, if we got disconnected, he would just lay there and be asleep and wake up like he woke up from a dream. So there's no harm. There's no way you can get stuck in the dream state, because basically I'm talking you into the dream state, and the dream goes on while we're still connected, which is basically in a much higher vibration to receive the information of the much larger picture. Let's put it that way. All right, guys, let me finish this out, and then I'm going to speak to his higher self, and I'll finish this off here and then make another video for that, just so it's easily accessed. And all right, let's push play.
Now we're going to move away from the scene. We're going to move away from the scene. And now let's drift away from the scene. We're drifting and floating away. Hank's higher self, your dad, your ex-wife, Ingrid, you're leaving everyone there to continue on their path.